I have been waiting for a guest like you.
Oh, Logia Mango. I forgot I called myself that.
In this land, there exist certain things that hold demonic power. Yes, the magatama in your body are what I'm referring to.
Ah.
One who possesses a demon's strength, yet retains his humanity.
That's right. Demi-fiend is what
We
they call
have
me.
long awaited such an individual. And then, along you came. You, a human with the strength of a demon, have succeeded in gathering all the magatama. We have concluded that you are indeed worthy of a reward.
You obtained the Lord's Sword.
Take it to his lordship. He, who once protected Tokyo, shall surely aid you with his awesome might.
We do have a new objective. Well, I was going to fight Chiaki, but right after finishing up the last episode, I just went to that Cathedral of Shadows, and after gathering all of the Magatama, we got a new quest. So, let's actually sidetrack here. Let's see what this sword is all about. Long ago, there was a hero who fought against the tides of time in pursuit of a better world. His name was Taira no Masakado. He's probably watching over us even now. Welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei III. Last time, we gathered all 24 of the Magatamas. But anyways, we got something from the Cathedral Shadows called the Lord's Sword, and we're gonna take it to this grave right here. You see the grave of Masakado. The Lord's Sword began to shine. You are surrounded by a bright light. What's going on? Oh! Bandou Shrine. Not sure if that's the right pronunciation, but who cares? We're in a new dungeon? Vestibule. Cool. Oh, I see. Okay, so it looks like there's some portals there. Yeah, they're like color-coded portals that'll transport me to the lower floor areas. His lordship is in that shrine. You must lower the 4 pillars and defeat the 4 heavenly kings in order to see him. 4 bosses? But the 4 heavenly kings are really strong, so be careful. Okay, old man. There seems to be a cash cube over there. I can only seem to get to the red. I'm gonna scout out from up top, because that seems to be like the best way. It's kind of like Yogi Park in that sense, where you climb up the ladder and you'll look down and see everything. I'll just go to the yellow one first, because I'm already here. So, of course, I can always just speed up if they're... Oh, here we go. I can always speed up if things go a little too slowly, but let's see what new enemies are inside of this dungeon here. They should be strong, right? Because this is like... Yeah, so we get the Vito Zinyon, whatever it is, Megami, a Scathach, and a Sari. We've actually seen this guy in the Labyrinth of Mala. I'm just gonna hit them. I'm pretty sure this guy's immune to physical though, so I'm just gonna hit the other one. Bomb. Let me use my spyglass real quick on this guy, just to refresh myself on his resistances. Okay, so you're strong against physical, weak to fire. I have a lot of fire. And you know if I light and dark. Daisoju can probably go for... probably... Oh, we need to get rid of the Sadi for sure if I want to do some fire damage. Oh, we're gonna do force here? Oh, I didn't know you blocked force in the middle there. That's fine. Lower... Oh. I think someone absorbed that. But let's go for a normal hit on the Sadi. And then we're gonna go for some fire moves here. Unless the Scathach resists all magic, but who cares? Let's go for it. Prominence. And there we go. Very easy kill. Now then, from now on, if I ever go into an encounter, I'll probably skip it. But since we've just seen those enemies for the very first time, I will definitely leave it into the video. What is this over here, actually? It seems to be like a ramp, almost. Yeah, there's just a couple ramps here. And let's see what enemies are here. Oh, that is a new one in the middle there. Nice. Oh, you block it, though. Let's try to... Oh, wait, no, you're a deity. There's no shot I can recruit you, but let's talk to you anyways, see what you say. I am one who is exalted as a god. There's nothing for me to say to others. Yep. So I kind of predicted that would happen. I don't know what you're resistant to or whatever. but I'm just gonna do some force damage. Okay, so force is fine. It's just, oh, godly light. Oh, it does a lot of damage. But we should be fine. Yeah, that's fine, so I can go for a normal punch here, and you have a lot of health, actually. So let's go for a prayer. And then we can probably just finish you off with a normal hit, right? There we go. So, lots of new demons inside of this here dungeon here, inner cloister. I am missing a lot of chests probably by taking this path, but I just somehow directly gone to the very bottom. First try. Alright, so let's see what this soul has to say. Right above here! His lordship is up there! Wait, if I just look up, he'll be there? Yeah, I guess. There's a building up there, so you're not wrong. But I expected him to just be looking down on me. Just to show up. So after that fight, there's this shrine here, a pillar, and it seems like there's going to be a boss fight for sure, right? So, let me just heal real quick with Meteor Han, and then let's just lower the pillar. Let's do it. Now, there should be a boss here, right? Because there's 4 pillars, 4 bosses. So, am I going to get jumped immediately when I do this? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, you're kind of tall. Jiko Kuten, are you attempting to lower this pillar? If you plan on entering the shrine, you must defeat me. Now, let us fight. Okay, let's do it. You look like you're just physical. You also look kind of like Bishamon 10, so I wonder if I'm going to fight this guy again. Let me just do a little taunt here. Probably a horrible idea if you're physical focused, but I don't care. Let's just go for a normal focus here. Because what we're going to do here is we're definitely going to... Yeah, let's just do a Makakaja, just in case I want to use some fire moves with the Bishamon. We could debilitate as well, but let's see how this goes. You currently have like +1 attack probably, so it's fine. Dragon Eye, let's see what you do. Makakaja, so you're magic focused, okay. Rufid Eye, that's fine. I am weak to it. Not you, actually. Just Bishamon is weak to ice, so I might have to swap him out if I don't want them to do extra turns. And Daisoju almost died. But this also means, since you're doing ice moves, Prominence should be good, right? But just in case you're not, I will actually spend this action to heal with the main character. And then Uriel, when his turn rolls around, he'll do the magic attack. So let's go for a Prominence here. Okay, you are weak to it, and that was a lot of damage. Let's do it again with another Prominence. I brought the perfect team for this. I'm not gonna lie. I could try a normal hit, honestly. Boom. Okay. Wow, that was a normal hit and it did 1,000. Focus really is that strong, though. We can do a Makakaja, sure. Now, we are going to be comboed probably with some ice moves here, but it should be fine. I don't really care if Daisoju goes down here. I can always just revive him. Oh, yeah, I probably should use a Dakata, actually. And you did a double hit on Daisoju, really? That's for everyone, so... You live! Perfect. So, let's go for a Dakaja to get rid of your magic buffs. And then we're going to do another Meteor Han here, and then we're going to do a Makakaja into another Prominence, which will give me an extra turn for Bishamon to do another one. So this might just kill, honestly, because this guy's defenses are super lowered. I have a lot of magic bonuses. So let's go for a Prominence for the guaranteed weakness. Almost 4,000 damage if I hit twice there. And then we're going to go for one more Prominence here. This should do it. Okay, no it didn't. These guys have more health than I expected though. But he should be doing like no damage right now. I'm not worried about any deaths here. So he's still at like minus... That's fine. Beast Eye again though, that's cheating. You can't do that. What are you focusing for? Okay. How? And he's doing Beast Eye again. Am I dead here? He's gonna hit me again, isn't he? Yeah. So I'm dead. Well then. Yeah, I just didn't expect it. That purely is because I was frozen there, so... what I need to probably do is bring in someone who reflects. Honestly, I need to probably replace either Bishamon 10 or my Uriel with Nyx, or actually Daisoju as well. I won't have the magic attack buffs, but Nyx doing Tetrakarn and Makarakarn is definitely the play there. That was totally my fault for not preparing for that happening, because Freeze has a very unique gimmick where you have guaranteed crits, and even though I had Endure, it was just not enough, so I'll have to walk all the way back here from the Tower of Kagutsuchi, but it should be fine. I'll just cut and we'll be there just like that. So, I will see you back at the boss fights. Bye-bye. Okay, we're back here. So this time I replaced Bishop 110 with Nyx because he's weak to ice. So, we're gonna go for a pass here to go into a Makakaja for our rest of the party. Now, this does mean that I don't have nearly as much, like, active fire moves, because Nyx has ice moves only. But we do have access to Makarakarn and also Tetrakarn. So we should be fine now. So all of those extra turns that he was doing and completely destroyed my team is completely negated by simply having a single reflect, because then it'll cut his turn immediately. So that is how to actually get past him from just that. How did I miss? What? I never miss with that move. But yeah, this Dragon Eye combo thing, purely... Oh, he's now doing physical moves. Well, it should be fine anyways. I mean, I don't really care if you die, because, like, I'll just bring someone else. Yeah, he does, like, not very good damage, and I have Avenge as well, so it's really fine. He did change up his strategy, though, which was very interesting. So, I still think the plan here is to just have a Reflect up. I guess he can't really kill with magic, so I should just focus on only raising one of my stats, really. So, I'll do a pass here, simply so I can do some prominence here. Yeah, prominence. Don't miss. Okay, cool. Really don't know why you missed the first time. But let's go for a... I have an attack mirror, actually, but I'll still do this, because as much as I want to debilitate, I don't really want to waste my attack mirrors on that. So, we should be safe here to go for a focus, because I'll be wasting my turn if I didn't anyways. And then Daisoju can go for a pass, so I can use early L to go for maybe a Sukukaja, actually, so I can avoid his normal attacks. And also hit better with Prominence, because we clearly need it. Makakaja, so now you're doing magic, which is fine, because I do have pretty good magic resistances. And I'm also not worried about being frozen as well, because he can only crit when I'm frozen. Which, crits only really happen if you're physical, which you can't do if I block physical. So, all I need to do is just use Tetrakarn from now on, and we're good. So, Makakaja, Tetrakarn with, actually I'll just hit. I might miss here, which could cost me, but we're good. So let's go for a little Tetrakarn here. And you are attack buffed right now, but I don't care, I'm just gonna go for a Spar Viper. Crit? No crit, but it's okay. We do pretty good damage anyways. Not nearly as good damage as using Prominence, but let's see what he does. Makakaja? That's fine. Glacial Blast? Yep. I don't think I have anyone that just outright blocks ice on my party. I could, but it's fine. I'll just heal with Daisoju. So let's go for a Prayer. Oriel can go for a Prominence again. I do have to play a lot more safe this way, so it's fine though. Let's just go for... I really want to debilitate, but I just can't. I can't risk it. Yeah. What I can do, actually, is just go for a regular fire rock here. Just so I can get the turn. There we go. And then let's go for a... Yeah, Makakaja. Because we're going to get a Prominence here. And what I can do, actually, is I can go for a Dekaja to get rid of his attack buffs. Do I have it on you? I could have sworn I had Dekaja on you. Oh well, we'll just go for a Debilitate then, because I'm already reflecting anyways, so it's whatever. At least I think I am. I don't remember. Dragon Eye? He's just gonna spam those ice moves, actually. What's stopping him from just spamming ice moves and then going for another... Yeah, it's fine. Daisoju probably dies here. Oh, you're actually good. And we're good, so we didn't just spam that move, which is great, actually. So let's just go for a Meteor Hunt. And we can go for another Makakashi. And we should be safe to prominence here. We're not at risk of missing it all here. Double hit. And then I can go for a Makarakarn. No, Tetrakarn. We do not want to risk just getting comboed with physical moves. It's just not worth it. And then I can pass and probably go for another Makakaja, maybe? Am I at limit reach yet? Okay, we're at limit reach, so it might have been a waste there, but I don't know. Alright, let's see what you do here. Glacial Blast, Makakaja, yep. I am a little worried though, because now you have a lot of magic attack here. But as long as you waste your actions like that and not do Dragonite, we're fine. So I can probably just focus into a prayer, into another prominence, yeah. So we'll just heal Daisoju with this. And our magic attack should be pretty much maxed out right now, so let's go for a prominence. Double hit, please. Boom, no double hit. I could just go for Debilitate, yeah. And then the main character can probably do a Reflect here. Do I have a Reflect anything here? Magic Mirror, yep. I don't know if I did this or not, but I'm going to do it anyways, because I have 3 of them. Dragonite, and you're now going for physical attacks here. That's fine. What are you going to do? You can't crit me anymore. You are just doing physical attack buffs. And he's dead. Yep. Saw that coming, but he does not need the levels, honestly. We do not need levels here. So I can bring in the Bishamon 10, so I can have a fire attacker here. So now I have double fire here. So let's go for 2 prominences. Don't miss. Cool. And we're gonna go for it again. Prominence. Nice. And what we can basically just do is... Ooh, that's not good. I mean, what I can do is just raise evasion, and then we're gonna go for another Magic Mirror, probably. Oh, I can't, actually. Well, I can always just Akaja, so it should be fine. There we go. I forgot he goes first, because he has higher agility than the main character. But we're at a big risk here, because he can always go for a Glacial Blast and then kill me, if he freezes me, of course. But we're actually fine, because he didn't actually get the freeze off. So, we should be fine, actually, so I'll just go for a taunt here, so your defenses should be lowered. And I'm gonna pass into Prominence. And there we go. We got the victory here. Almost 3,000 damage there. Well done. And that's 1 out of, what, 4? So, we get a Magic Incense out of that, which is very nice, and I'm gonna probably save so I don't have to do that fight again. I just remembered Black Frost actually drains ice there, so since he has Drain Ice, I can literally just slap him on the team, and then all of those ice moves just completely destroy his turn. So I could really just use this guy purely just to block turns. So that could be like a good strategy if you get Black Frost from the Labyrinth of Amala. So I guess that's a good strategy. So, good news, you're actually able to leave and come back with all of the pillars still intact, so you do not have to do it all in one go. So, what I should do is probably... Let's go to the red shrine thing this time, because we went to the yellow one first, and that led us straight to the boss, so I wonder if this one will also take us straight to another boss. I should have Pisaka's Estoma active right now, never mind. It just ran out. But I'll probably still run into strong enemies anyways, but we'll just see what happens. I did in fact fully heal and save, so don't have to do that boss fight again, even though it was pretty fun, and I was right, we just get straight into another fight. So let me see what I can do with Ongyo Ki, Nyx and Bishamon 10 this time, because this will be a purely physical team, because Nyx does in fact have Tarokaja as well. So, let's see how this goes. If I had to guess, it's another elemental type of enemy, so that one was weak to fire, this one should be weak to ice, actually, so Nyx being on the team is perfect, actually. I was wondering what warrior was strong enough to enter here. Well, if it isn't you, Lenogia. So, you're trying to get into my shrine? Or the shrine? Then you should already know that you must defeat me, or the path shall be never opened. Let us begin, Lenogia. So this is just a big coincidence that I just have the magic ice guy on my team, and he's going first, so let's see what he does. Probably fire, right? Ow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so, because one of our teammates blocks fire, we get a free turn now. So, we'll just go for some Karokajas, honestly. And all we need to do, really, is bait him into using fire. That's all we have to do here. So, oh, I also have I have really good buffs here. I'm glad Ongyoki has a lot of buffs. I'll just pass for now, so I can use Nyx to raise up the Tetrakarn here. That way I can also get back to Bishamonten's turn. And you can go for a taunt, honestly. Oh yeah, I can definitely go for a taunt, because I'm not worried about physical attacks anymore, because I did the Tetrakarn. So you should just hit me with some fire moves, right? Makakaja? Yep. Yep. Again, I am not worried, because his turn will immediately disappear once I, Oh. Well, I guess you could do that too. Ow. Alright. So that answers that question. He can just, in fact, do that. So what I will do is pass into a... Well, that's awkward. I'll just Akasha them. Yeah, what I was going to do was Meteor on here, but yeah, that works. Now, because you have the same exact resistances as my own Bishamonten, that pretty much just answers what I need to do here. We'll just repel physical here. Oh, actually, if he hits Ongyoki, then I also get a free turn, but we'll just Tetrakarn anyways, just to play it safe so he's forced to use magic. And then I can just taunt here, huh? Because he can only get rid of one or the other, right? That's usually how the AI works. So let's taunt here. So he raises his physical attack, which doesn't matter because I'm blocking physical. And let's see what he does. Prominence, that's fine. He misses Bishamonten though. That's fine. There we go. So now it's our turn. So that seems to be the strategy. Just go for Tetrakarns. We now have pretty much full defense reduction on him. And I think I also have maximum, yeah, whatever. I'll just raise... Ooh, I'll just pass. And I'm gonna go for a focus here, because we're gonna start hitting physical now. And I'll just go for another Tetrakarn. That's what Nyx is gonna do, just all into Tetrakarns. And I can Dakaja, but it doesn't matter because I'm Tetrakarning. And we'll go for... Let's try Dark Sword, just in case. Okay, cool, we got a crit here. So we can use physical moves, so that's perfect. That's all I need to know, because I have focus enabled on the main character. Prominence, Bishamonten, perfect. Perfect. Literally perfect, because now he has no more turn. I guess we can now just go for Dakaja here, just to get rid of his... any buffs, really. Doesn't really matter what. What I can do is just raise evasions so that my Ongyoki can use Dark Sword no problem. And since we have focus enabled, we'll go for a Spiral Viper. Now, Ongyoki could die. Wow, 6,000 damage, by the way, casually. Ongyoki can die, but... Yeah, repel physical. Just want to make sure I got the right one. It doesn't really matter if Ongyoki... It doesn't matter if he dies, that's all I wanted to say. So we'll pass, and then you can go for another Dark Sword, probably, for maybe a crit? Okay, just normal hit, that's fine. That's fine, too. It does seem like he may or may not resist, at least. Okay, we're good. Hit the main character, we're good. We're good! Yeah, I suppose all I can really do with this guy here is pass from now on, so I can probably replace Bishamonten with someone else now. And you can go for... yeah, some defense buffs, because there is a very good chance he just uses an almighty skill and bypasses everything. What I can probably do... Oh, no, I can't, because the main character's not fast enough. What I was thinking was using Debilitate and then passing to go back to the main character's turn to go for an attack mirror, but I just don't have enough turns for that, because, yeah, if I use Tetrakarn here, or any move, really, I would have only one action left, which only can go to Ongyoki. So I'll just focus here. Because he can't do Tetrakarn. Alright, let's see. Please, Prominence on Bishamonten. Prominence on Bishamonten? Perfect. Perfect. So now he's out of turns. I love how blocking just completely deletes their turn. It's so good. Alright, Ongyoki, go for a buffed up Dark Sword for 3,000 damage. And that means the main character can go for a focus here, and I could just pass my turn and then gamble, pretty much. But I won't do that. We'll just go for Tetrakarn again. Nyx has so much value with the blocks, it's insane. So we're going to go for a double focus here for Algoki and the main character, and we'll just one-shot him basically next turn. I say one-shot, but it's going to take a lot of shots, honestly. Prominence. Oh, Darukaja. Did I not block it? I could have sworn I blocked physical. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, why do you do that? What was he cooking? What? Alright. Okay, man. Dark Sword. Don't miss. Yeah. Saw that coming. We'll just do a Spiral Viper, because this won't miss. Watch. Boom. And we get the kill. Way easier than the Ice Guy. Well done. Bye-bye. And we just strengthens us out of it, and then level up the main character and almost on Guki. But it's okay. We actually learn Makarakarn if I really want to, huh? That'd be really good, wouldn't it? I'll increase luck anyways. Do I want this, though? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get Makarakarn. Sure. And Kailash is acting violently. Yeah, sure. You have been cursed. Well, that's great. I'll just have to head back and heal then. Well, let's try going this way instead, because this should lead me to a brand new area. And also, considering the fact that the Bishamon guy and the other guy were fire and ice, I can only imagine that the next guys are probably lightning and force, so I'll probably have to accommodate my team for that. Now, the reason why I have Makarakarn in the main character is simply because there are instances where I'm up against like elemental enemies that I can't really punch, so if there's ever a case where I can't use physical attacks, I'll still have some utility for the team. That way my Nyx can actually do some magic attacks instead. So, let's see what this green Ganondorf dude is going to do. I believe you were lightning, weren't you? Is that what showed 10? I do know you have physical moves for sure, but I think you were lightning. I think you were. The best way to test this out is just to hit him with a lightning move, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Because what I want to do is probably raise defense here, and then we're going to go for... Yeah, we'll just Makarakarn with the main character, because I'm not going to be doing any attacks first turn. And then that means I can use Nyx to go for debilitates from now on. So let's go for Makakaja. And then we're going to go for probably debilitate you. And let's see what moves you do. You're definitely going to go for some physical moves here, but let's see what you do. Darkaja. What is it going to be? 3 Darkajas? Oh, that was actually perfect case scenario here. Ooh, that was pretty bad damage there. But that's okay. Because what I can do here is continue to raise defense here. Because this guy, they never seem to go for any Dakajas or anything like that. So I'm perfectly capable of just surviving a few hits. So it should be fine. Now, I'll just pass here, just so I can go for a Tetrakarn instead. That way, I can figure out what moves you actually use. So I can go for plenty of good counters. We can really just go for multiple Rakakajas just to survive any almighty skills and all that. But let's see what you do. Is it lightning? Rakakaja? Okay, yes it was. I was right. Which does have a chance. Yep, right there. Nyx was paralyzed there, so getting rid of his ability to crit us is perfect for this. So what I can actually do is... I don't know if I actually have anyone that resists or reflects lightning, but I do have someone who has wind, which is my Daisoju, the only one who has wind on the team, I'm pretty sure, besides maybe the Pixie, I don't know. So, it's going to be a little tough here, but like every other one of these guys, they seem to all not block or resist physical at all. So it should be okay in that regard. So let's go for a 3 Mazandine here for an extra turn. There we go. Weakness for a little bit of damage, and unfortunately, we don't really have any good way to deal double the magic hits. Very unfortunate, but as long as I max out my defense here, we should be fine from any regular hits. Focus is already in effect, so that means I can go for a Spiral Viper. And if I really want to, I can go for a Makarakarn here as well, just to completely cut off his turns. But there's always a chance I can crit here, which didn't happen, but it's okay. So we'll just be hit by a couple of lightning hits, which should be okay. We're not worried about Makakajas. Yeah. It really doesn't do that much, and we're also dodging as well. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, I believe I have full defense at this point, so I could go for a Tarukaja, actually. I could do double Tarukaja and then just use the main character with an attack mirror, actually. So yeah, let's do that. And let's go for... Oh, I can actually heal here if I really want to. I could also pass, so I can use Nyx to go for a debilitate. Yeah, debilitate, because you also lower defense this way. It's a lot better value than doing a normal Tarukaja. And you can go for a Tarukaja at this point, but I can also just pass and then heal with the main character. So let's do that. Mudra Han. There we go. Let's see what you do. More Makakajas, which is fine. Yeah, we're not worried about it. We're not worried at all. Because not only do we have good evasion, we also have so much defense it doesn't even matter. So I can just freely go for focus, defense downs, all that. So let's go for another focus here. So now we have Ongyoki and main character with focus enabled. Daisoji will pass so I can get a free Nyx Tetrakarn here. Into probably Dark Sword crit, please. Okay, Dark Sword crit for 2,900 damage into a Spiral Viper crit as well. Yeah, more crits. So we don't even have to worry about wind damage at this point. We can just go for full physical here, because we are in no danger whatsoever at this point. Because our defense is so high, he does so little damage. He's forced to use magic, which does nothing to us. We are perfectly in the clear. This is probably going to be the easiest fight of all of them, because we're in no danger here. So double focus into what I can really do here with Daisoji actually is just go for free damage here with force. If I miss, that is the only terrible case scenario here, but it's not gonna happen. Boom. Because I love gambling. Anyways, let's go for another Tetrakarn here, so he can never kill us whatsoever. And even if he does use physical moves, Ongyoki blocks physical regardless. So, Yellow's Dark Sword. Crit. Nice, so you got a free crit. And because it's still my turn, what I can do here is actually play a safe Meteor Han. Or... yeah, we're fine here. Let's just go for Spiral Viper. Crit. No crit. But we can just use Daisoji to heal if we really need to. Even though we won't have the extra turn to go for a double physical hit on the next turn, we should be okay. As long as Ongyoki doesn't die here. He died. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't really care though, because I can just pass into a heal. Yeah, let's just prayer. And then we can go for a very easy Tetrakarn into a resummon, or just full revive actually. So let's go for a revive real quick. Here we go. So next turn we can resummon in Ongyoki, and I don't think I have focus enabled right now, so it's fine. We'll just be hit by a couple of magic moves, but we're at full HP, so we're completely safe here. Yeah, we get double paralyzed, but it doesn't matter because paralyze only matters if they can use physical moves, which they cannot. So we are completely in the clear here. So let's resummon our Ongyoki. Now the only downside here now is that it's Ongyoki's turn, but I can just use Daisoji to prayer everybody. So now we're at full HP once again, and we can go for... oh, well, that isn't that a problem, isn't it? So we can no longer go for the strategy anymore. But I could gamble here and just go for a Tsukakaja, just so he misses, right? Let's see what happens. He has full magic attack right now, but he doesn't have full physical attack just yet. So Makakaja, that's okay. Limit reach, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Bolt Storm, we're okay. He probably will do a physical move on Nyx right now, so if Nyx dies, who cares, right? So focus normally on Nyx, right? Yep. Yep. But it's okay, we're alive. So we did take a huge gamble there. Very big gamble. But we can negate all of your effects right now. Boom, no more attack buffs. We'll go for... we'll just pass, just to play it safe. And you... oh yeah, that's right. I don't have any mana for the other guy. Huh. We'll just do a force damage here, just so we get extra turns, so I don't waste anything. There we go. And Nyx will have to go for a mana drain or a Tsukakaja. So let's just go for a mana drain here, because you have very little defenses right now, so I'll get a lot of mana back. There we go. So now you're free to go for Tetrakarns and all that. I could Dark Sword here. I can also play it safe and just go for an evasion buff. There we go. And the main character can go for an attack mirror. Here we go. So now you're forced to use magic, which does mean Nyx could very easily die here. Even with her native resistance to magic, you can just go for a lot of Makakajas and completely decimate her with magic. But let's see what happens. I don't really care if Nyx dies because she won't learn any new skills from level up anyways, so we really lose nothing out of this. And he didn't even hit her anyway, so it's fine. So now Angoki can go for a focus. And now the main character can also go for focus as long as... yeah, we're pretty much safe here. Nyx has plenty of mana to go for... I guess I can't do it. I'll just do meditation. Just for the MP back. Don't miss. There we go. Very nice absorb there. And we'll go for a very easy Tetra card to repel physical. I do enjoy these boss fights, just completely destroying their gimmicks. It's very nice. Alright, let's see what he does. Makakaja, protected. I forgot to heal Nyx. Who cares? That doesn't matter. You resist magic anyways, so let's go for a Dark Sword into a Spiral Viper with a crit as well. Very nice. Spiral Viper. Crit. There we go. We get a free victory right there. Goodbye, Ganondorf. Well done. Very easy Vitality Incense and a level up for Angoki. And lots of money as well. So if you ever don't have enough... Actually, I was about to say, hey, if you don't have enough money to buy that last Magatama, you could totally get it now, but I just realized you can't even get it without all the Magatamas anyways. But we learned Threaten here, which is probably Ask Makan items. Yeah, we don't need that, so get rid of Threaten. And next will be Mudoon, which I believe is a dark move on... I think it was a single target that kills them, so it's not very great, but that is 3 out of 4 of the, well, the Ganondorf-looking dudes. So, since that path led over there to that boss fight, I wonder where this actually leads me to, because I don't think I've gone this way, and there's also like a few cash cubes here and there. So, this one probably leads left and right. No, it's only this way. But there is a cash cube here, so let's see what this is. We got 50,000 Maka. Very nice. So I guess I'll just have to head back, I guess. From what it looks like, in order to get to that pillar, you need to take that green portal somehow. So, we need to somehow get to there, that like purple-looking portal there, which might be this way, perhaps? I don't know, actually. What does this way lead to again? Like, it seems like it would be nothing here. Oh, actually, no, there is something there. That's probably down to the lowest floor anyways, so let's go to this path instead. Because this one probably leads me to a ramp that goes up, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So this is the right way to go, and that means there should be a cash cube over there as well, so let me just get around that geometry real quick, and then let's open up this cash cube. And what is in it? We get another 50,000 Maka. That's a lot of Maka, for some reason. Even though I'm pretty sure there's no other, like, really expensive item in this game at this point, besides like the Magatamas that we already bought to actually get access to this place. So I'm really curious what that's even for. Like, the only reasonable thing I could think of is if you're trying to grind lucky tickets for more vitality, strength, magic, all those incenses to upgrade Raido, probably, because at the current point, Raido has very low stats compared to the main character. Speaking of which, I should probably bring him into the team for maybe the next fight, but I don't really know. I also am curious if the portals actually line up to what element they are. Because it seems like it is, because it's like, wind is usually associated, or I guess force in this game, is usually associated with the color green. And there's also like a red one, which was like Bishamon 10, who was fire. And then the purple one over there, which was ice, so I guess it's blue, really. And the yellow one is related with lightning, even though lightning in this game really is like a bright blue color. So, because this guy is definitely force, we have to use some lightning moves. You know, Kodo Storm, Raido does have lightning. The Pixie also has Maziondyne as well, with electric boost, so I could do that with your really high magic stat. So... And you have a heal as well, so the main character doesn't have to waste their turn to heal. Yeah, I might bring the Pixie, actually. Okay, let's do this. Lower the pillar. Now, I've never actually changed my Magatama at all. I don't even know what this thing resists. I think it was, like, some resistances to, Actually, I don't know. Let's fight the last guy, who is red. He looks like he would be... He doesn't look like a force element kind of guy, but let's do it. Let us find out this battle is an ordeal or divine retribution. Prepare yourself. Let's do it. Okay then. So, first things first, we're gonna pass first turn, because the main character cannot do anything except for actually Boltstorm, which I could have done, but I'm gonna save my mana anyways. So let's go for a Mazion Die. There we go, weakness, so you are in fact force damage it seems. So, Makakaja. We're gonna get that magic buff, because we're gonna need a lot of it. And let's go for, again, probably just a Tetrakarn, just to avoid any chances of physical damage whatsoever. Now, you actually are fine compared to the other two, the ice and the lightning, because you can't really get a guaranteed crit compared to the other guys. Oh, I missed. That's not good. It's not terrible because I don't really care. So Rakakaja, defense increase. Oh, you have a lot of... Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know why you did that. What an idiot. So we're gonna go for Boltstorm again. Oh, really? Really? Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. I don't have Sukakaja on this guy though, which is unfortunate. What I have to do is just kind of waste the turn here. I'll just touch a Tetrakarn. I'll probably have to pass with the main character and just use lightning with everyone else, just so I have a very minimum risk of dying. He's probably just going to go for, yeah, more defense decreases, which do not matter. I guess it matters a little bit, because defense is kind of both. Ow. Okay. So we're going to pass, and then Pixie can go for a Meteor Hon. That way I don't have to waste the turn healing and then passing and all that. So now you... I guess we can go for more Makakajas. What I really want to do, though, is probably... my defense is... I probably need to bring in Raido, actually. But I can do a Sukakaja here, just to raise my evasion, so I don't have to worry about defense down. And... let's go for Boltstorm. There we go. Now actually, what I could have done is Debilitate instead of the evasion boost, but it should be okay. We will lower this guy's defense though, because I don't have any other defense down on the party right now. Now you should be able to do physical moves right now, so let's see what happens. Defense buff. We're definitely going to need something to cause. So even my Bishop on 10 would be good here. Ow. Messing down again. Ow. We're probably going to have to replace Daisoju right now. So let's do that. Let's bring in probably Raido over Daisoju. Because I can also just do some physical strategies as well. You can heal, or just do another Mazion Dine. Or not Mazion Dine, the other one. Oh no, it was Mazion Dine actually, I'm crazy. I don't need to, right? Because if I do electric damage here, continue my turn, and then Raido goes for... where is it? Yeah, Raptor Guardian. I now have my defense back up to normal, so now I don't have to worry about dying as much as before. And then you can actually continue to raise evasion. And now the main character can then go for a Meteor Hon, so I'm completely healthy now. I could gamble to Boltstorm into Pixie healing, but as we've seen, I do have the chance to miss, which I really don't want to happen. Unless I'm in a very good position. And now, I don't have any Dakajas, but I do have Dakaja Rock. That's fine. Yeah, we now have physical damage going in. That's fine again. Yeah, it's fine. You have Endure. I didn't know you had Endure, but that's perfect, actually. So I can Boltstorm here, don't miss. I do no damage, so I think it's just better just to focus, honestly. We'll go for a Mazion Dine instead, just to extend the turn. There we go. Turn extend into... oh, that's a force move, actually, not what I thought it was. But that's okay, because what I can do here is greatly lower your defense. Now this does in fact raise your attack, but as long as I Tetrakarn, it's fine, because your attack doesn't matter. Because only magic attack really matters for when your turn comes around. So what I can do here instead of the Pixie is maybe bring in Bishamonte. No, Ongyoki has Dakaja as well, I'm pretty sure. So let's replace the Pixie for Ongyoki, so I don't have to worry about healing this turn. And then Ongyoki, who goes second, can go for a Dakaja here to remove all of your attack and defense buffs. So now I'm doing normal damage now. And I also have Detricorn enabled as well, so physical damage should be completely negated. And you'll just go for some force damage, which is fine because I don't really care, and also dodge because of the Super Kajas. And 92 damage, wow, that's terrible. I do not care. So, what I can do here is actually raise defense, or actually no, I want to raise a physical attack here. And then we're going to go for a pass, so I can use Raito to... Well, I wanted to do boost here. I'll just go for the gamble crit here. Let's do it. Gamble crit. Okay, I missed the crit despite being a high crit chance. That sucks. What I can do here is, since I'm not at risk of dying at all, so I could probably go for a debilitate to completely lower your defense completely, and also lower your attack and hit rates as well. And it didn't even really matter that much because I still have an extra turn to raise evasion even further, or also defense. What's more valuable though? Probably Super Kaja, right? Because that means you have a very low chance of actually hitting the entire party with your AoE moves, which means that we're going to waste your turns even further. And also Raito resists physical and magic anyways, so even if he does get hit, it doesn't really matter. And everyone else should be fine as well. So yeah, this is a good team. Let's go for more Torukajas. I don't think I need to worry about buffing defense or reflecting anymore, because this guy isn't nearly as terrifying as the ones that can pretty much put a status effect on the party that will enable crits. So all of your physical moves are completely useless against me. So I'm going to pass here because I don't want to gamble crit. And we're going to go for probably more Torukajas. I might be at limit reach. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Yeah, more defense. It can't hurt to have more defense, honestly. So let's see what he does. Akakaja, that's fine, I can just Akakaja that. Wind Cutter. Oh. Now, Wind Cutter, if it hit, can be scary. Because Wind Cutter has the effect of hitting twice, I believe, the same as Glacial Blast and Prominence. Let's go for another hit rate boost. I could start going for focus now on the main character. Oh, I already have an effect. Okay, perfect. I'll just go for a Spiral Viper then. Crit. No crit, but it's okay. We do pretty good damage anyways. And I don't know if I have any defense downs right now, but I'll pass regardless and go for... I could probably go for another Debilitate if I really want to. Yeah, sure. And now... you can go for a focus into Dark Sword next turn, probably. Yeah, I'm not at risk of dying at this point, so I'm pretty much safe to go for some risk. Let's see what he does. Unless he combos his Dragon Eye, and I eat my words, but please hit Ongoki. Okay, that's Nyx, which is whatever. I don't really care. On me, that's fine. He did crit, but it's okay. I'm not at risk of dying. And we evade all of those hits, so now Ongoki, who has focus enabled, yep, can go for a high hit rate Dark Sword. So I'm not worried about missing. There we go. Ooh, almost 4,000 on a guy who's not the main character, which is surprising. But that means my main character can hit real hard if he actually gets a turn off. So what I can do here is maybe evasion again. Because it's still this turn, I'm not worried about focus running out. So what I can do here is, because the main character is next, I'll focus with Ongoki, and then I'll go for a Meteor Han with the main character. There we go. So now we're full HP, we're not at risk of dying anymore. And then I can go for an Ongoki Sword next turn, with a Spiral Viper shortly after. Wind Cutter. Dodged, very nice. And we get another dodge, hit on the main character, but it doesn't really matter. So let's go for a Dark Sword, hit. Nice. 4,000. Which means he's totally dead with this Spiral Viper, right? Right? Boom. Okay, no crit, but it could have killed. I'll just gamble. Sure. I have lots of Torukajas, lots of defense downs, it's fine. We'll just crit. Boom. No crit. Of course, I got scammed. I'll just pass, and then I could just hit him. Yeah, just hit him. And I guess what I can do is I'll Meteor Han just to play it safe. I don't want to just do Spiral Viper, cut my HP down, and just get comboed to death, because we've already seen that happen before, of getting comboed. Makakaja. Wind Cutter. Mezendine. Perfect. Because each one of those hits, because it hits the entire party, each one of them has a chance to miss, which is exactly what I was gambling for. So we could just focus, pass with everyone else. Yeah. Focus, pass with everyone else, and then go back to our turns to then go for a big hits. Well, I guess I can't really do that unless I crit. But let's go for a... Yeah, we can repel magic. Sure. Because you only buffed your magic, not really your physical. So let's go for a Dark Sword crit. No crit, but we got the kill anyways. Well done. And we killed the final Ganondorf-looking guy, and we get an agility and sense. Oh, very nice. So that is all 4 pillars. Very nice dungeon. So now all that's left is the final boss, I'm pretty sure. Which, I could do next episode, but I also want to do it now. So we're going to keep it all into one part. So I'm going to go back, heal, save, just like everyone else, and I'll fight the boss. Let's go into the inner sanctum here. Let's open the door. We're probably going to go right into a boss fight. I did not change the party from the boss fight. Ooh. Could you speak up? What are you? You look like the Amaterasu guy, but like evolved.
Thou art the demon who came from afar.
So this guy's dark, right?
I am Taira no Masakado, the guardian of Tokyo for the last 1,000 years.
Okay. So I wonder if I need to bring an Uriel to block out the light attacks.
The demi-fiend art thou not?
Yes, I am.
King of chaos, who hath gained the powers of demons despite being human. Demi-fiend.
Yeah, you got some cool hair, actually.
Why hast thou come this far to see me?
Honestly, I kind of... you know what? I just felt like it.
I see. Thou hast defeated the 4 heavenly kings out of sport.
Yeah, I won't lie, I really just came here just for the fun of it.
Most exceptional. Let me ask thee a question.
Sure.
Wilt thou bring peace to Tokyo?
Yeah.
Then I shall lend thee my power.
Oh wait, we're not fighting this guy. We obtained the Magatama Masakados. Wait, so we're not fighting this guy.
Farewell. Be it a new world, it is still Tokyo. Thou art the new guardian of the land.
Oh, great. So, achievement get. Magatama Collector obtained all Magatama. That's what I was looking for. I was fully expecting a boss fight there. But I'm really curious. I wonder if you can fight him. Ooh, we got this thing right here. So, 10 to all stats, except for luck, I guess. So plus 10 to all stats, which means having 30 in every stat was actually a good play here. And we get nullify all except Almighty. Really? Really? That's broken. I literally don't need Makarakarn at that point. That is so good. Yeah, let's just equip it. This is our reward for killing all those bosses. Magatama that holds the ultimate power. That's crazy. So, that being said, that was a really cool side dungeon. That was so good. I love the side content in this game so far. I will definitely go back to the Tower of Kagatsuchi. Or, yeah, whatever it's called. And we're gonna finish this game. Finally, at last. And we'll probably play a new game as well. I am so excited. This is gonna be so fun just to test out our new resistances on the next episode. But I will see you all next time on Shin Megami Tensei III. Bye-bye.